Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? And thank you so much for hanging with me as we go ahead and take a look into the next season of Boy Meets World. This is season number 2, episode number 1, called Back to School. So, of course, in the previous episode, you guys, the season finale, one of the things that I mentioned to you guys was that I couldn't wait till we get to this point, ladies and gentlemen. One of the things that I said was that I couldn't wait till we got to a point where the kids were older because we get more serious conversations. There's more serious conversations to be had. The story could get a little bit more serious, more darker in some elements, and I'm excited to see what kind of stories they tell here. To be honest with you guys, if I remember correctly, I do believe Corey is in 6th grade in the first season, so I'm guessing he will be starting 7th grade, maybe. I don't know. Of course, we have to go ahead and take a look into this next episode to see what it's all about. But I'm very excited to continue watching the series with you guys, as I just mentioned to you. So, with that being said, if you are a fan of Boy Meets World and what we do here in Geeked Out Nation, feel free to leave the like, comment, subscribe, and check us out on our Patreon if you guys want early and unedited episodes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Boy Meets World, and here we go.
You just can't accept the fact that Corey and I are growing up. And we're old enough now
They did get bigger.
Buy our own hair.
You've got a glue spot from this day forward, forever and ever.
No, Eric. I would never do that to my younger brother.
Looking out for your brother on his first day.
Right.
Dad, word gets out I'm related to a 7th grader, I lose all my status. I mean, I should
7th
just
grade.
strap on a tuba and join the... That's my new car.
Ooh, okay.
May I assume it moves?
Sure, like the wind. Especially downhill. Oh, do you want me to move it?
Yeah.
Well, we certainly can't count on anyone stealing it.
No, don't worry about it.
You see the kid in the back?
Hey!
What'd I do?
You will rumble.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I'm the first one here.
And now for you. What? You saying I'm gay?
What?
No, I didn't
Where
say
did that come from?
Come on, let's finish him off.
No, I need to be alone with my thoughts.
Hi. Topanga!
They're like someone we know.
We just missed you, that's all. Walk in front of us.
Real.
Oh.
That's homeroom. I checked the list. We're all together. Room 218. We have Mr. Turner.
Turner.
Nice.
He's not on here. Put in lunch line for you. I'll even do detention for
My
you.
man looks like the teacher.
Just do the homework.
I'm not sure you want me doing your homework.
Turner, you can call me Mister.
Okay, sweet. I was about to say he looked clearly old. Durr.
You're late.
He's not old at this point, of course, but he looks older.
Okay, I'm here for homeroom, I'm here for English, and on the similarities and the differences.
Okay.
Feed
That's
me
how-
with an earring.
No, that sounds pretty fair.
Sean, he's on to us. He singled us out on the first day.
No, Corey. He singled you out on the first day. You singled me out.
Yes.
Sorry. So where's the next stop on this misery bus?
Earthside.
Out of town. and
Hey, Eric.
You know me?
Eric,
I heard of you. Eric Matthews, right?
don't do
Cool
that.
Junior? Only child? Yeah, everybody's heard of you. Even Johnny Baboon.
Hey, it might work.
You're making fun of me? Nobody makes fun of Marion Simple. Medical order? Okay, you first, baboon.
All I wanted is to be liked. No, I'm Johnny Baboon. At least my life can't get any worse.
Wrong again,
Oh, you're the principal?
Mr. Babu.
Mr. Feeney?
That is too funny.
Legend continues.
Wait, you're the principal here? Authority to authorize, let's say, detention or
No, he probably does.
Oh, the school board in its...
Mr. Fay.
Wait, what?
Fay.
You're late.
Man, I hope they're paying Mr. Feeney well, you guys. 2 positions?
So, Johnny, I just want...
We got off to a rocky start, but at least we made it to lunch.
Oh.
Well, you got off to a rocky start, but at least you made it to lunch.
Right.
Who's a
piece of chicken. Kill the guy who took the last piece of chicken.
And the nurse's office is where?
Do not attempt to recontact me.
So, what do you got?
Oh, I'm gonna go get a real one.
Okay, okay.
Wow, 3 o'clock. We made it through the day.
Who's next?
Oh!
Gosh, Sean.
Now it feels right.
All right, playa.
Well, it's 3:05. Maybe he's not gonna show.
I have no idea. But I do know that I'm not gonna stand by and let you beat up somebody that I don't even know at all.
Did not he just say I'm his brother? Just
Corey,
how
hush.
stupid.
Corey, don't provoke.
Yeah, seriously, right.
Well, how sweet. A chance to wipe out the whole...
Read the book.
I lived it.
You did, though. You lived it.
Hey, Eric,
Thank
I
you.
want to tell you something.
What do you want to say to me?
Thanks for being my brother.
Do I know you?
Sean. Sean, you can come out. The fight's over. Our high school reputation.
When did you get in there?
I'm still working on mine.
Big lockers in high school.
That's power.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our episode for today. Season number 2, episode number 1, Back to School, Boy Meets World. Boy, what a great episode. I thought this was a fantastic episode. Now, the reason for that is because, you know, watching this episode brought me back to when it was my freshman year in high school. Now, in this show, it's a little bit different. I guess freshman year for them is in 7th grade. I didn't start high school until I got to 9th grade. I used to live in Florida. That was just the way the school systems were. They had elementary from kindergarten to 5th grade. 6th through 8th grade was like middle school. And then 9th grade through 12th was high school. So again, I was living in Florida, and that's the way they had the whole setup. So for me, in 7th grade, I was still in middle school. So going into this episode, I assumed they were still in middle school, but we end up finding out that they're actually starting high school, which was so awesome because I could tell you guys, like, literally my first day and my first experience of experiencing high school life, you know, very similar to Corey and very similar to Sean. I felt very much the same way they did, you know, excited, nervous, excited to have one of my good friends in my homeroom, but then realized that later on within the day, we're going to have different classes. So when I seen Corey and Sean, you know, excited about, oh, let's get to our next class. Wait, we're not in the same class. And then you kind of be like, oh, you know, and it just, you know, I felt that. I went through that. I experienced that. And I'm pretty sure we all kind of experienced something very similar to that. Now, the whole bullying element that was going on in this episode, I'm not trying to sit here and say I was the popular kid. I was Mr. Popular or anything like that. I was far from it. I was the guy in high school where you just knew me. You either liked me or you didn't like me. And for the most part, I would assume that a lot of people liked me for the most part. I never had any issues in high school. So when I seen Corey over here getting bullied the way that he was, it definitely broke my heart, seeing him, who is such a lovable guy, such a lovable character, very friendly. He's not a bad kid, you know what I'm saying? So to see him go through what he was going through was definitely heartbreaking. And it's something that I can't really touch up too much on just because, once again, I've never experienced anything like that. Yeah, it was tough to watch, though. It was definitely tough to see Corey go through what he was going through. I was extremely disappointed with Eric throughout the episode, of course, until the end when he did what he did. The reason for that is because the fact that he really sat there and was like, listen, when we're in school, you don't know me. That's low, man. That's so low. I would never do that to my siblings, you know, especially when it's high school. Like, again, how excited Corey and Sean were that they were starting high school. That's how I felt when I started high school. Like, I was excited. I was like, I couldn't wait to get to school because it was so exciting. It was something new. It was going to a brand new school, more students, more people. And I felt everything that they felt. And this episode was awesome. It brought back so many memories once again from when I was starting school. And I had a blast during my time in high school, and I feel like this season right here is going to be a great, great season, you guys. It's super funny how Mr. Feeney is here. Again, he's with us, and he's our principal, and it sounds as if he's our history teacher. I think that's what he mentioned in this episode, that he's also Corey's history teacher. That's really funny, by the way, because he was his teacher in middle school, which I'm going to say is safe to say that's where they were. They were in middle school. That's super funny. And he's the teacher slash principal. Like, come on now. But I'm excited, though. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to continue to have Mr. Feeney a part of our show and a part of, Corey's lives. I think he is a awesome role model, especially based off what we've seen in the last season. I expect him to still be very much like Mr. Feeney as far as just being there for us, helping us out in situations when we need it. And I can't wait to continue watching this season with you guys. Honestly, it was nothing too bad that I would like to say about it. Although I did notice one thing, you guys. I noticed that it looks as if we replaced Minkus with another Minkus. Let me get to the character that I'm going to show you guys. Yeah, so if you guys take a quick look on your screen, we got introduced to these guys, and they're very similar to Minkus, but I noticed that we didn't quite see Minkus on this episode. So hopefully we see him later on. I don't know if they recasted him. I mean, I would be kind of very disappointed if they did. I thought Minkus fit the cast pretty well in the first season. He had chemistry with all the actors and actresses, and he was really, really funny. So to me, that would be a very weird move for them to do, you know what I'm saying, to replace him. But of course, we need to keep watching just to see what happens. We also got introduced to a new teacher named Mr. Turner. I like him already, you guys. He seems like he's going to be an awesome guy who could possibly be helping Corey and possibly Sean Topanga, out throughout this school year. So I'm excited to see what we see here, you guys. Great start to the next season. I'm really excited to continue watching with you guys, and I think we started off on a pretty damn good note. So that's all we have to say. That's all I have to say actually about what we've seen in this episode. Feel free, leave a like, comment, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this next season that we've started here together here in Geeked Out Nation. I'm pumped, I'm excited, and I can't wait to keep watching. Hopefully you guys can't wait as well. Anyways, I will see you, ladies and gentlemen, on the next episode of Boy Meets World. Take care, you guys.